Y'all know that dude from like 90 Day Fiance who has like no neck?
Oh, yeah. I know you're talking about.
I saw a picture of him, and one of the comments on the picture was like, "I wonder what shampoo he uses." Shit had me rolling.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Dude, that comment you sent me on that fucking White Ranger video was.
White Ranger, bro.
Did you see that comment on that video, Bull?
He told me, but I forgot.
I think I
what
read
was
it too.
now.
The hills have white rangers.
Oh yeah, the hills are White Ranger. Fucking.
It's so fucked up.
Bro, nothing's funnier than that fucking tiger the other week when he released the first one. Fucking,
Oh man,
fucking Down syndrome ass tiger.
that tiger killed me that night. I haven't laughed. I don't know. That might be the hardest I've ever laughed at something.
It was hilarious.
Anthony was scared of him. Those are the ones that are scary. They got that retard streak.
That dude could eat when he eats with. He's not allowed to use metal forks because he eats the metal fork.
Chews through them. Fucking rip your arm off while he's shaking your hand.
Yeah, bro.
Not allowed to pet puppies.
Oh man.
Why are you spawning so many
Alright.
dice, Sean?
We ready to go?
Ready?
I'm ready.
Have fun, boys.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, now that he's gone, y'all ready for League?
You're ready to run some dungeons.
Yeah.
Booting up.
All right. So, yeah, last time Teddy went on a rampage. And kind of solved the problem. Almost.
In his mind, he did.
Well, yeah. Except for they shoved the problem into a box. Like, who knows what's going to happen with that.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Fair enough, fair enough.
It's Teddy's
Hey.
mind.
I can't get any of my shit now. I don't even know if I like have anything on. I'm pretty sure I'm still in a robe.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, I got no shit on. All right,
all
jack
y'all's
shit.
robes. Who was it that ran down and got their stuff? It was Teddy, right?
I grabbed my fucking gear. By gear, I mean my loincloth and my fucking sword or axe.
And everyone that ran out grabbed their gear, I believe, right?
Martin had his before he'd even fucking.
Yeah, I remember Martin. Yeah, I remember Martin getting his gear.
I never took my gear off.
Yeah,
I mean,
I have
he
nothing.
just stood in the lake, so or the little pond, little pool.
Paid my respects.
Teddy, you got any magical tape or something I could use to seal the box now?
No, not particularly. This I think so. Hey, let me check. I look
Lilo
at my
takes-
loincloth. There's nothing in there.
Lilo takes the whatchamacallit, the belt from his robe.
Oh wait, I think I found some. Hold
Okay.
on.
It never does.
Teddy
it doesn't-
reaches into his loincloth. Looks like he's pulling something out, but he's just the middle finger. I ain't got shit.
Hey, good one.
Nah, Teddy doesn't have anything. He wouldn't do anything that mean either.
He should do that. That's fucking
He
funny.
wouldn't do anything that mean.
He would 100% do that right now. Remember, he's pissed at Layla.
No, his rage stopped.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
my rage
He's
stopped.
like, bro, it's like he's post nut clarity right now.
All right. Well, Layla pulls the. He's wearing his custom robe that he had made. But he pulls the little rope out, the belt, and he ties it around the box so that nothing will open. And a nice little bow tie. And so now he's just walking around with an open robe, nothing else, and like a box. Crystal dong swinging in the wind.
Well, I guess maybe we should find a close sign, because I think this place is probably gonna be shut down.
Okay. So Teddy, where was the front office? Maybe there's some stuff like or a place they keep the money, and the close sign, the good stuff. Obviously, it's a business. Where they gotta keep all that? Let's look around. Let's see if we can't find it.
Yeah, I'll go check upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah, why don't you loot the bodies while you're at it?
Did you want to hold on to the box? You think you can fit it in there?
No, that's not
All right. Well, Layla just starts searching to see if he can find like a front area, or if he knows where one is, he would go to it.
To find
Like just
like the front of the building.
just like an area where they might like keep stuff. Like how like there's usually a front office, so like a closed sign and maybe like cash they take off the customers originally, keys to the place. And if not that, like back offices.
I mean, pretty much, I guess roll for investigation.
I got nothing, but I'm just looking around. It's like a 7.
You look around and it looks like it was the rooms you've already been in make up the whole bottom floor. You don't find anything really that resembles an office or anything like that.
And I'm gonna head up to the top floor, check on everyone, and make sure that everyone's all good.
By good,
See
you
who's-
mean dead, right?
See if anyone's not dead. Where did what's her face go?
We left.
Oh,
We're
y'all
fucking outta
left.
here.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
ran.
Oh,
I don't even know why
okay.
you're still. I thought you ran too. I could have sworn.
No. No. Layla doesn't abandon his boys. He just leads them into danger and gets them killed.
True
So you
facts.
admit that.
Double-edged sword. He's gonna go find Teddy to see what Teddy's up to.
Teddy up to.
Well, he went upstairs. And he just takes a look around, takes everything in. Starts to realize what happened. And he just leaves. He doesn't want to see it.
Alright, Lilo kind of goes with Teddy. It's just like, Teddy, let's go find everyone else. They probably left.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Let's head on out.
Okay.
There was a lady that I met with Newland. she might have some be able to help us out with this. He holds the box up. She seemed to be good with the magic. It's where Newland got that fire thing.
Yeah, maybe.
We should go talk to her.
Okay.
I head on out.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Martin would just be waiting outside the door. I don't know about Newland.
I have departed.
Newland is fucking out. Let's see what I did with my character. I did that already. Okay.
I'll walk outside and make sure I'm, clean as fuck, no blood or anything. I walk out, pretend like I don't know what the fuck happened. I get as far away as possible. And I head over to this area away from the main road.
Oh,
And then
that would-
Skyrim music comes on, and I get confused.
Hey, Elena, does anyone have a belt or something I can wear? He's kind of like holding his two pieces together of his robe, since he has the belt on the robe. Like a clip, maybe a pin. I'm sort of all my stuff's in here, and I can't get it.
What took you guys so long? You were in there for a little bit.
Well, Teddy, you want to tell him?
I think we found a temporary solution for a long-term problem. But, we should be good for now.
Yeah, we put the demon in here, and he holds the box up. I'm not sure what's gonna happen, but I can't get any of my stuff now, and it's good. It might be an issue.
Is everyone all right? I mean that. I mean I
Well, yeah, we're fine.
well no I mean like I know that mother died, but I mean there was no way we could really know what would happen. But like everyone else in there, are they still controlled?
No,
The problem, the issue's been put under control. Yeah. The issue's under control.
Elena,
That thing won't be infecting anyone else
let's hope. Elena, you know more about magic than I
inside that building.
You know-
Martin is going to insight check Teddy.
Is he lying though?
He's not lying.
Oh no, it's still an insight check.
Okay. Do I need to roll against it, or you just roll?
Well, I rolled a 13.
What's your passive shadiness?
Oh fuck! I cleared my cache. I need your Twitch login again.
Oh, you're good. I have no idea what it is.
Let's see. Hold on.
I'll probably send it to you.
You're a barbarian. Your charisma
Well,
probably
I rolled-
too good.
It's like the Infinity.
Rolled a
Tops
19.
or something like that.
Infinity Condom. I just don't know what the password
Infinity
is.
Condom. I would have told you if you look at our.
A long time ago. Let's see.
Yeah.
I rolled a 19.
Would Martin for a 13?
I have no fucking clue.
I mean, as far as you can tell, it's
I found it.
being genuine at least.
Will you send me the code here?
Yeah, I got you.
All right. Well, I guess we could just go back in and sleep because I don't. It's kind of late. I don't think
Nope.
we.
Nope.
Why not? You said the problem was fixed, taken care of.
It's more like the problem has a band-aid. You see?
A temporary solution for a long-term problem,
Yeah,
remember?
exactly. So we're gonna have to go talk to someone. Martin, you're good with magic, but most of it comes to you naturally, so I don't really expect you to know anything about this. Elena, there's a lady in town who happens to know much about this box. I think between the two of you, we might figure out uh, what happened. If you don't mind coming with me.
All right.
Look, Martin, okay, here's what happened.
I'm just kind of tired, is all.
Every time we struck down what I thought to be the mist or whatever it went into another body. It made me really mad because all the work I was doing was just going to waste. So I stripped it of all possible vessels to jump to, except
Yeah.
for the poor guy in the sauna. And I incapacitated it, and we put it inside the box. It's not. It's really not that pretty in there. So, I would say that maybe we just don't go in there. It's. I made a mess. Okay. I.
So
And
so
I think we ought to get out of here too, because
We should probably leave this island. We should probably leave nowhere.
there is no law here. It's at our word against everyone else's. We need to get out. So I think
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
let's go talk to this lady and then find our quickest way off.
killed all those people.
Look,
I
Martin,
didn't kill them. They were mere vessels for this evil being that's now inside the box, and I kept it from. I kept her from. I kept this thing from taking over those things. The amount of pain I caused them would have been significantly less than the amount of pain she would have caused them. Do you get what I'm saying?
Martin, you can't be an idealist in these situations.
Well, no, I'm just saying there there could have been other options, like just walking away, coming back
Martin,
at a later point in time.
Martin, what's done is done. There's no use dwelling on it, making Teddy feel bad.
Elena,
It's better off what happened.
I think I need to
you,
go for a walk. It wasn't like me. I'm gonna go for a walk.
Teddy, it's okay, baby. Teddy, no, Teddy, come on. Okay, Martin. Sometimes you gotta do things you don't want to do. All right, man, and it's hard.
Well, no, I understand that, but I mean it's not like they were evil.
I know. I agree, but we made some mistakes, and let's try to salvage what we have left. Let's go find that lady. Elena, will you come with us?
She kind of looks around. Who are you talking to?
Eliana, apologies. I got hit. I slipped and hit my head earlier. You'll have to forgive me.
No problem. No problem.
Look at this box right here is where we trapped the thing. I'm not entirely sure. I can't get any of my stuff. He's kind of holding his stuff close to his junk. Won't be fine. He's got the one hand on the box. There's a lady though that sold it to me. If you want to hold on to this and look at it, maybe examine it while we're on the way there, you can. But all of my worldly possessions are in there.
I mean, I'll see what I can do, I guess.
I mean, you don't have to. I just thought maybe you want to take a quick look, so when we talk to her, you might have more of an idea. I don't know. He hands her the box. If you don't mind holding it, regardless, I kind of need my hands so I can keep this closed. I'm lacking in the clothing department.
She kind of looks you up and down. Yeah, that's probably for the best.
Do you
Yeah.
do you want my outer robe? I could just give it to you if you want.
I have my robe here. I just need maybe something to keep it together, like a clasp.
Oh no, I just tie a couple pieces of fabric together.
Yeah. All right. It's gonna be all right. Listen, follow me. He heads on out.
So where exactly are we gonna sleep tonight?
You know, there's sometimes we don't sleep. Let's talk to this lady and see if she's there. If we don't have a place to sleep, well, shoot, we could probably sleep on the boat.
You think they'd allow that?
I don't know. We head back to where was the lady at? What do I remember? Should I roll for history? Because I'm like also kind of shooken up. It's up to you.
Yeah, give me a history roll.
11.
You have a pretty like good idea of like the street corner air, like a pretty general idea of where she was.
I'm gonna head over there.
Okay.
Oh, not Teddy. Teddy's doing something else.
What about you, Martin? Are you following?
I mean, yeah, at this point.
All right. Eliana will also follow along.
Man, it was such a good night too, man. That massage, spa room. Why is
Pretty nice.
Why is it always some kind of mind control, man?
World's a hard place, Martin. But hey, we freed him from it. Maybe we'll maybe in the next place it won't be that way. You know?
Martin's just looking down at his feet as he walks.
Laylo's gonna kind of look around and try not to draw attention as he goes through the street. Hopefully, people aren't like looking at him all funky because he's wearing a robe and he looks like a lady that just had someone like look at her boobies and is trying to cover up real tight. It's like he's kind of closing in on himself. Okay, it's over here.
Flakes everywhere.
Like, yeah, it's a little bit flaky. It's a little flaky, and the wind blows, and a little thing of flakes go in the air. It's like the Pocahontas and the colors of the wind, but all green.
What time is it?
No idea.
I mean, the
Y'all
sun's
come
down.
out.
I mean, the
And after what felt like hours inside the spa, it doesn't look like any time has passed outside. It's still like 10:30, 11 in the morning-ish based on where the sun is.
Well,
It just kind of dawns on you like, huh. But you still feel tired, like you've spent a whole day in this like really like draining,
Martin,
grueling fight. Even though it was like this like spa experience, something about it just drained you.
Martin, I kind of feel better about what we did now. I see that you notice in the time too. Can you imagine the suffering that they were going through? an eternal suffering in time, seconds, lasting days to them.
I mean, I don't think they would notice though. You know, they're haven't you ever read, you know, that book about, you know, frames of reference in physics?
I mean, but if we came back a day later, Martin, could you imagine? It would have been like they suffered for another 10 years. Another 10 years of mental waterboarding. Uh, I sort of think solving it there any way we could was probably the right call.
Well, I mean, if that's true, then like how long has this place been here? I mean, it's clear it was clearly a fairly big structure, so it must have taken a while to build.
Maybe they've been suffering for eons.
I mean,
I
they
shudder to think about it.
uh, I still don't know.
We may never.
It, uh, Elena, aren't you like you're a necromancer, right? Or Eliana? I'm sorry, Layla fuck it infected me.
It happens.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm a necromancer.
I mean, you were taught by a well. I mean, yeah, he did know necromancy. He kind of cobbled together those meat things.
Well, I would say I'm just like learning the ways. I don't know. I don't know a whole lot yet.
Well, I mean,
But you will with those books.
what what can you do?
Um, well, with those books y'all gave me, I kind of looked them over. I could maybe help if y'all needed to communicate with someone that was already dead. You know, that sounds a little bit weird.
Like like would their mouth move, or like would how would that work?
Layla's ears perk up.
Well, there's a couple different options, really. If we have the corpse, I could communicate directly with it. Or if you can sort of describe in great detail, I can maybe send a letter. And then, I don't know, metaphorically, anyways. And then they could send a letter back, and that would be it.
What if you had a strand of hair? Could you use it as a
I don't know
medium?
if that would quite be enough.
A description plus the hair.
Maybe.
We'll have to revisit this.
Yeah, that might be pretty useful. I mean, you know, we could answer our question of whether they were suffering in eternal damnation in that place too, but I don't know about going back in that place.
I'm more thinking about seeing if we can figure out what happened to her grandfather, her father, and if we could figure out what happened to the princesses. If we know what they look like, we could probably go back and get a really good example. Plus, with the hair on top of that, she could easily get a letter to them. We could figure out if they were dead or not. This could solve so many of our problems.
I mean, just confirming whether they're alive or not.
We don't even know if they're alive or not. If they don't respond, they could be alive. And if they do respond, then we can figure out what happened to them. Which is really what the queen wanted in the first place. You know.
I think I guess that could work.
Eliana, you solve all of our problems with that. Please look into this as much as you can. In the meantime, where is this lady? I don't. Is she here? Does anyone see her? And he starts describing her. A portly lady about yay high with a little. She kind of wears this like she's got a nice little, purplish looking dress on, and he continues to describe her.
Yeah. You sort of glance around the market after walking down the street that you know exactly where it was on that street. Give me a investigation roll.
Ooh, only a 10.
Should I roll as well? Because Martin will help look.
I might describe it to him, so you can help look too.
Yeah, sure.
I rolled an 18. I don't know, but
with the help of Martin, you were able to find your positive was the exact corner where her car was, but now there's nothing there.
well, I mean these were the buildings you described, but
This could be a problem. I need to get back in there, but I can't lift the thing out. And I don't know where it leads to. See, when I put my hand in there, I felt something else grab the things that I would put in there. So I have a couple of fears. The one is it could be that there is some sort of creature living in there. And I wouldn't want these two creatures to fight each other or to hurt the one that I was currently housing. The other option is that leads to a very large storehouse somewhere where someone takes care of all this, and now I have just infected them. I'm a little concerned because if that's the case, then not only would I have hurt whatever is in there, but I may have hurt everyone else in the area. And I need to open it to find out because there are things in there I cannot replace. I think we're going to need to find someone who knows a lot about this as quick as possible. In the meantime, Eliana, please try to figure out as much as you can.
Yeah. If it's that important to you guys.
Well, that I mean I need it, but yeah, that and the other thing. Let's go see if we can't find our friends.
yeah, I was just thinking of going to try to find Teddy. Maybe a good place to sleep tonight, because apparently we still have a lot of hours left today. Oh.
All right. Meanwhile, Newland had sort of, as soon as he got out of the building, cleaned himself off and got the hell out of there.
Yeah, am I walking around covered in blood? Are we walking around?
Did Teddy kill anyone next to you?
Yes. Like multiple people.
Then yeah, you're covered in blood.
I think everybody he cut down people in front of everybody. Right next to people.
That's why I fucking cleaned myself off.
Or really close.
I don't know if Martin was.
I don't think any of you are close.
I definitely was right.
Teddy's definitely covered in blood.
The guy that you cut down right in front of me and shoved in the bag.
No, I cut him down in the sauna. Brought him to you.
Oh, okay.
You weren't in the sauna when I chopped him up.
I still helped you put a dead body in there.
You might be. You might have some blood on you, but I don't think you're covered in it.
All right,
That's what I don't know.
I'm down with that.
Teddy's definitely covered in blood, for sure.
Yeah, Teddy's very bloody. But if you were standing next, I mean, if someone got cleaved in half while you're standing next to him, yeah, there's going to be a lot of blood spray.
Oh, dude, like Kill Bill, like levels
Yeah.
of blood.
There's some major veins there, major arteries. But having said that, you notice that you're in this like sort of blood-stained robe with like big splash of blood across your chest part of your robe, and it's all like dried and soaked now.
Love that robe.
I mean, it's probably normal at this point.
My favorite robe.
But being this kind of like lawless, but you know, everyone sort of follows this code. No one's really paying you any attention.
Well, I think we're just looking for Teddy and Nealon at this point.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say Newland, he sees after getting the hell away and kind of stopping for a bit, crawling on a roof. He sees Teddy coming down, just strolling, covered in blood.
I am pretending to shill out my good berries to be a street vendor, you know. I don't never seen this man before in my life. Good berries.
I see him
Get your
there.
good berries here. It tastes like something good.
Yeah, you see
Try
Newland,
him, 1 silver.
especially since he's trying to sell good berries, which aren't gathering very much attention, mind you.
Teddy kind of smiles and goes over. I'd like to buy a good berry.
Oh my goodness, sir! Would you like to buy a bath instead? You're covered in blood. What the hell happened?
Huh? What?
Sir, I must insist, please. you must get away. I don't want to have anything to do with whatever's going on here. Please.
Oh, okay. Teddy puts his head down and walks away.
I hand him a good berry before he heads off. And,
Teddy eats
I
it.
scurry away.
How much does it heal me for?
1 HP.
God.
Does it at least taste good?
Yeah, I rolled for taste. It's not as good as like your fucking pies, but it's all right.
No, yeah. Roll. What
Aren't they
what
decent
was your
berries?
roll? What was your roll?
I thought he permanently was at like decent berries.
Yeah, I thought he was. Well,
Yeah,
they
they're-
were.
yeah,
they
they're-
were originally
they're
mediocre, but
Yeah,
now
I'm letting
they're
him
like,
re-roll right now. Give me another roll.
Oh god. I don't want to reroll. Oh no.
Hey man, it's like the ice cream maker, man. I had to work my way up.
17. Let's go, boys.
Ooh. Teddy, you kind of like confidently but timidly place the good berry in your mouth and bite into it. And wow, your eyes light up. It's a pretty
Actually
good
good berry?
berry. Yeah, you're like, wow, this would be. You need to get some of these to your mom so she can make a pie because this is some good stuff.
Ooh, okay. Still only heals 1 HP.
Yep.
All right. Then.
It's just
And
juicy.
you're full for the whole day.
Cool. Well, Teddy is still sad and walks away because his friend doesn't recognize him.
Well, his friend doesn't recognize him, and Teddy is getting a couple glances because he is literally soaked in blood, but nobody's really confronting him about it.
I mean, who?
I go ask
Yeah, I
a
wonder
guard.
why.
Well, not a guard. I go ask. Excuse me.
I don't think there are guards here.
Yeah, somebody. Just find someone that looks. Describe some people around me.
You're sort of headed into the market, so you see like tons of different like they're all sailors. Like there's not many women about. And they're
Is
all
there anyone
sort of-
that's like as dirty as me?
Oh yeah, there's plenty of people that are super dirty. There's people that you can tell that have been. It's 11 in the morning, and they've been drinking all night. They're still awake at 11 in the morning.
I go find someone pretty sloshed. I say, excuse me? Hello?
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to you. Do you know where I can go get a bath?
He
Yeah?
sort of licks his hand. He's like, I'll give you a bath.
Ew. No, I want to be cleaner, not dirtier.
Yeah, you'll be real clean.
I prefer the bath that other people don't give me. I take myself.
What do you hate, cats?
What kind of bath?
The ones with water?
Like a bath or like a bath and a favor?
Just like a bath.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a.
Don't recommend the bubble and blood or whatever it is. That place is shut down.
Oh yeah, it's been closed forever.
Yeah. Okay. Well, do you know anywhere else?
Yeah. You had the southern tip.
The what?
Southern tip of the island.
The what?
Yeah, that way. And he just points in a general direction.
Okay, thanks. And he heads to the southern tip of the island.
All right, what about you, Newland? Are you gonna follow this blood-soaked Teddy?
Absolutely not. I've never seen this man before in my life.
All right, where are you headed?
I'm just gonna keep chilling, wandering aimlessly. If I see anyone I know, I'm gonna pretend like I don't know him. Never seen him before in my life.
Sorry, I had to swallow my candy. All right. You're sort of like headed along the docks on the island, headed a little bit south. And about that time is when you see Eliana, Martin, and Lalo coming back down.
I pretend like I don't know Martin and Layla. As soon as I see Eliana, Eliana, who are these people?
Newland?
Oh, please introduce me to your friends.
She kind of looks at Lalo.
Notice I'm also completely clean of blood.
Yeah, this is Martin and our friend Lalo.
I see. It's a pleasure to meet you. I guess. Is that blood on your clothes?
I mean, I
What?
could just shape water that off if you wanted to.
Yeah, I would appreciate that.
Maybe
Did you
maybe I'll
hit your
get
head or something?
yeah, maybe I'll get it wet first. Here, let me use my my water skin.
No, I appreciate that. That would be fantastic. Newland, did you hit your head? What's going on? Why would you pretend like you didn't know me?
How do you know my name? We've never met before.
I would like to do an
I wink at him.
insight check to see if he's making some shit up.
Newland, I thought we were friends. What?
Maybe not insight. What is it? Perception or insight? That doesn't matter.
That would be insight. I will roll against my deception.
Like, do you have like disadvantage? Like what?
19. I'm just
Against
pretending
this
like I
most,
don't know you.
this is like this most obvious lie.
Well, yeah. Obviously, you know it's a lie, but I'm still gonna sell it. I'm not lying to, you know, convince you guys that I don't know y'all.
I get what he's saying.
I'm lying to make other people think I don't know y'all.
Oh, I understand that.
Roll against, anyways.
I know I lost it.
19.
So yeah, his response, although you can tell he's obviously knows who you are, he's actually selling a pretty damn good lie to everyone around him.
Newland, I don't know why you would act the way you are, but maybe look, if you change your mind, just come looking for me, I guess. For some reason you seem to think you know Eliana, but how could you know her and not know us?
I mean, what about all that ice cream we shared?
Ice cream? What's that?
Newland.
I hold up some good berries. If y'all are interested, I'm selling good berries. They're 1 silver each.
Have you seen the barbarian, since you seem to not know everybody?
The barbarian, or are you talking about the man covered in copious amounts of blood?
Yeah.
Oh,
About
I did
that
see him
time.
earlier.
Can you tell
see
us
the hulking
where he
man
went in? I would appreciate this.
He's right there.
walk
He's
up
like right
behind
him.
Lalo.
Oh, shit!
Oh, hey,
You
Teddy.
You scared me, motherfucker. Something fierce.
Oh, hey guys, I was just looking to go take a bath.
Here, let me get that blood off you. I could probably get most of it off because it's still wet. Jesus.
I don't want it to be a burden to you or anything. You don't have to do that.
Oh,
No, Teddy, you're fantastic. You're not a burden to anyone.
That's not how you made me feel back there.
No, you were.
I was just trying to help, and
Teddy, we found
that
out.
made me feel really bad.
No, Teddy, you think. Look at the time of day it is. It's the same time of day that it was when we went in. We were there for hours. That means that if we had left and not done anything, those people would have suffered for eternity. But the hours that we left would have felt like years. I think that you did the right thing, cutting their suffering short. And I think, and he kind of nudges Martin in the back. I think Martin feels the same.
Can I ask you to roll? I want to see how much what you're saying is influencing how Teddy feels, if that's a possibility. Like not in a deception way. I just want to see
like if I'm
how
being, if I'm being convincing.
No,
gonna say-
not convincing. It's like more influence. It's influential.
Persuasion?
I was gonna
No.
say, yeah, that could be like a different type of persuasion almost. I would
Not
say
in like a
use
bad way or anything, but
Yeah, I could say use persuasion. I know what he's talking about, but
like if you're making him feel better.
yeah,
Alright, that's fine.
I guess persuasion, yeah.
yeah, it's like
Now one.
encouraging persuasion.
Honestly, Teddy, what you did, it crossed some boundaries. You killed those people. I mean, what Layla would have said might have been true, but I
Well,
mean,
Layla rolled a now one, so he's not.
I know. I'm playing into it.
Okay.
Yeah, he nudged me, dude.
Like, I don't even know.
It's like you didn't say anything to him. He did, that's how I
Just like-
imagine.
He imagines the conversation in his head, but it never even happened.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe I just.
And honestly, I did kind of overreact at the beginning. You know, I'm sorry for that. I know you were trying your best. Honestly, I've killed people by accident before, so I totally understand.
I think the part that makes me most upset is that you make me feel bad for trying to do something good, but you just left. You didn't help at all. You left those people and you didn't provide anything towards a solution.
Well, no,
So I don't care what you say to me about it. And it is what it is. But I'm gonna go take a bath myself, and I need to just be alone. Teddy just walks off.
Teddy.
You just abandoned them, and you didn't want to help them at all.
Teddy, wait, Teddy. We need to at least know where you're gonna be, see if you're safe.
I'll be at the south. I'll be at the South Point.
All right.
Asshole.
Well, Teddy, we gotta figure out where we're gonna go.
Yeah, why don't you guys figure that out?
I think
Since I seem to make everything worse, you're better off without me anyway.
Teddy, that's not true. Teddy, no. Teddy, please. Teddy, don't go.
Walks to South Point. Maybe I'll find people who I fit in with over here.
Teddy,
Murderers and killers.
Teddy, you're so big you don't fit in anywhere, but we love you for that. Teddy, no.
Eliana
He's
just
gone,
starts
please.
following Teddy.
Yeah, Martin as well.
Martin, I don't think you should go.
I don't care what you think, Laylo. He is my friend after all.
All right. Lalo kind of does a face palm. All right, Newland. Where you staying tonight?
Well, I was hoping we could. Well, I say we. I was hoping I could find a tavern or something, but what just happened? I assume those are people you know.
Mm-hmm.
Explains the blood, I guess. You think you should maybe go after them?
I'll probably watch them from afar. Sometimes people need to be left alone. It's better for them.
I see. Well, could I interest you in a good berry then?
I'm afraid I don't have any money.
Well, this one's on the house.
He takes it. I appreciate that, my friend. They taste better than in the past.
Tastes really good.
You did a real good job on this one. Look, I'm probably going to go down to where he is and just sleep in the water. I don't know if you want to take the form of a fish and hang out with me, but that's where I'll be.
Form of a fish. Whatever do you mean, good sir?
I know you like to change your form and sleep that way.
I'm not saying I could, but if one were to change their form into the form of a fish, it would only last for 2 hours, which is not long enough to sleep.
All right, Newland. Well, just let us know where you're going to be.
I'm sure if you're trying to find me sleeping, you'll be able to.
All right. Maybe go try and get us some stew in the passages. I think it was 2 days, wasn't it, for the next place? See if there's anyone else. Make sure that arrangement is still set up. I'm going to head on down that way.
I see. Good
And
luck.
Layla, he like runs down and he doesn't run, but he kind of walks and then he just jumps into the water. I
It's
gotta
actually
keep
shallow. He jumps off like a 40-foot cliff and dies.
Yeah, I don't know what the water is like. I definitely cliff jump.
Sorry. You jump down into the water, and it's pretty shallow, like in between the islands, like where you jump down. Deep enough to dive in, but you kind of like float down and touch the sand. The light's like really breaking through.
I'm gonna follow the shallowness and see if I can't find where they ended up staying and just stay in the water near them. Make sure they're all right.
You kind of watch them as you jump down the bridge. They've crossed this bridge, and they were headed up into the only building really on the island.
We're just gonna hang in the water. Look at the fish. See if any sharks go by.
Blood on you attractive?
I don't have any blood anymore.
Oh, did he clean it off?
Yeah, he cleaned it up.
Yeah, dog,
Did he?
you're squeaky. I did for Laylo as well.
Yeah, I know.
We're bringing out Sweden, dude. Oof.
But Layla's looking into the depths, into the darkness, missing his boy, his hat. Thinking about Doc
So
and Doc and Poother.
Do that.
He sort of basks in the warm sunlight.
Are there any
Kinda
fishing
floating.
boats?
I'm not really on this side of the island. There's actually not a lot of boat traffic. It's just kind of smooth around you.
Gonna look out into the ocean then.
All right. You look out into the ocean and sort of like doze off.
Yeah, I'm gonna like get under the sand a little bit so just my head sticks up.
Yeah. The
Like a
sand's like
flounder.
almost warming because it's been
Yeah.
baking in the morning sun, you know. Feels good. You just kind of doze off there.
Hell yeah, that sounds so nice.
Meanwhile, the three others walk into the building. Newland sort of coming in at a good distance to avoid suspicion behind. You get inside. Load this up real quick.
oh, another map. Oh god.
Yeah, this one's not too bad.
We can lose the day.
Time for another killing spree.
Killing spree.
Just gonna go through a pub crawl of massacring all the fucking taverns.
By the end of it, everyone on the island is dead.
I'm gonna grab a snack while this plays.
Now imagine this bridge goes towards the main,
The main city.
as
yeah.
opposed to a dock.
South Point.
Yeah.
I like to imagine the entire time. Well, has Martin caught up to Teddy? Or is there like... Is Teddy storming off at a speed higher than I can catch up to him?
No, he's not like actively trying to avoid you. He's just moving at normal speed.
Teddy, I can I just say one thing? I see you as a friend, and I understand sometimes you have to make tough decisions, but I wasn't running. Well, I was running, but I would have come back, and I would have dealt with the problem. I just wanted you to know that.
You know, something my mom always told me is to be true to yourself. And if that's truly how you are, then great. Makes me happy that you were able to share that with me. And it makes me feel better. But something else my mom always told me is to never judge a book by its cover. I'm not really sure what a book is, and I don't understand that one, but it seems like the right place, the right time to say that kind of thing.
I mean,
So I'm sorry that I made you uncomfortable, and I'm sorry for what I did, and I do feel bad, but when I get angry and I get mad that my friends and the people I care about are at risk of getting hurt, I'd rather hurt everyone else first.
I don't blame you for that, Teddy. Like I said, you're still my friend.
Thanks. Teddy goes in and offers a hug.
Martin accepts. He's teary-eyed. He's not crying. He's, it's building.
Teddy casts rage.
What?
Oh no. Oh
Are you
no.
serious?
We're about to go to Suplex City.
I had to look at him in real life.
Landon's face. Landon's real face is like, what?
Where you're about to one-shot Martin. A boy's on 20
I was
health.
like, please no, please don't.
No. Well, why are you here? Might as well just check this place out, right?
Oh, yeah.
Or we could leave. It might be good, you two.
Well, we definitely need a place to sleep, so see what they have.
Where's Lilo?
Speaking of, I need you to do a D-tab for me.
That happens after you wake up. Well, because you can do
Yeah, I was
that.
gonna say when you wake up. I
Yeah.
will. Or do you want me to roll it now so you can prep?
That does kind of help a little bit.
Yeah, I'll just roll it now.
Let me roll it, bro. Let me roll it. Which one is 2?
Which one is 2? I don't know. I'm trying to find it.
As long as it's not the fucking Boston.
I thought he was gonna say the evil one, but no, it was the Boston accent.
I hate that one. I hate the people from Boston. I hate their accents. It pisses me off.
What is this irrational fear of Boston? Where does
It's
that
not
come
fear, it's
from?
hate. It's hatred. If that's a Boston one, bro, that's a quick way to suplex City for Teddy. Just letting you know.
What it is, bro. I can't tell you.
That's a secret feat for Teddy. Just if he hears a Boston accent, he just goes into an uncontrollable rage.
Some people hate old people. Some people hate children. Other people just hate Boston. Fucking Bostonites.
I do not like the people from the Northeast. Well, I don't like their accents. It pisses me off. For some reason, it just makes me angry. Irrationally angry.
You just instantly go into a rage and
IRL.
Yeah, IRL.
I feel like we get 2 a lot though.
You want me to reroll?
No, you're fine.
Here, Anthony rolled one, and then I'll roll one, and you pick between those two. How about that?
That's fine.
And don't tell us which one is which. All right, I rolled a 6.
Oh, is that the fucking surfer dude?
I hope it's the Boston dude, and I hope he fucking picks it.
I don't even remember who the Boston dude is. I probably did it on accident.
Hey, you man, you got any food in your fridge, man? Hey, what are you doing? Come on, let me get some of that food, man. And then you just got decked by the fucking dwarf.
Oh my god, I just like Coke Zero through my nose.
How you
Alright.
doing?
All right.
The only acceptable like northeastern accent you've done is the fucking rat in your one-shot campaign. And he's like, hey, man, I shot on this floor because he's in my store. I've been shitting in this floor for weeks, and he don't clean it up, man.
All right.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways,
I don't know where Lalo is. He just kind of disappeared. I mean, I told him off. He never came.
the 4 of you walk into the building, and get inside. Gorgeous place. Nice. You kind of look around. You don't see anybody though.
Nat 20 for my shiny check.
Newland, you look around. You see a lot of things. First off, you come down the stairs. To your left,
Ooh.
you see a pretty big pile of gold.
Who gives a shit about that? Next.
Right above the gold, there's a big sign that says tips. Then as you move in further, there's not like a lot of shiny things. There's just really fancy furniture. There's rugs that line the carpets. The lighting's nice. There's plants. There's like an instrument along the wall. As you move further in, you see a full banquet laid out. Just all different kinds of veggies and meats. Almost anything you could want. Kind of move further in. See, there's just a nice dining room table. Nothing special. It has silverware. The shiniest thing you've seen so far. Seems to be fancy silverware. Move further in, and you find a very, very luxurious looking bed. Looks wonderful. Kind of make your way back out. Right as you get out into the main hall again, you see a sign. And there's a little sort of faintly glowing orb hanging below the sign. And it just says, ring for checkout.
I can't read, so I have no idea what it says.
Wow, this is a pretty big place. It's pretty fancy.
It's quite wide open and looks expensive.
Hello? Hello?
I'll walk over to this little raised area and take a look around.
Guess Martin's gonna
You
try
walk
to...
up and you go to look out the windows. And there are a couple windows at the top of this little balcony. And while light's coming through them, the morning light, you look out at them and there's just this thick fog sort of covering everything. And you're not able to really see anything past the fog.
Retreat immediately. Too much experience with fog.
Martin's gonna look around, try to find a person, you know, an attendee or a concierge.
You look around, kind of do the same stroll through. Oh, I forgot to mention back here. When you walk back here, Newland, there's just a bunch of like cooking supplies and like all the utilities that you would need to like make your dinner if whatever you didn't want was on the table. Anything you could want could be made in here.
Anything.
Won't.
Seeing as how I don't cook, nor do I eat, regular food. It's of no interest to me whatsoever. I never mention it ever again.
Well, do I find it on my search?
You find a lot of the same stuff Newland did. But yeah, you don't see any attendees. The only other thing y'all notice is there's some stairs that go down in an area.
We're just gonna make some ice cream real quick in the kitchen. Just like 4 servings.
Seeing as there's no decent shiny objects up here, I head downstairs.
Alright. What are you using as your ingredients, Martin?
Whatever's in the kitchen. I'm assuming there's milk, and there's probably sugar. I don't know what kind of berries are in the kitchen or fruit.
You see an assortment of different berries. Most of them you're able to identify. You see a couple that you aren't. I would say probably 5 that you're able to identify and 2 that you aren't. The 5 that you're able to identify are just like your basic, like blueberries, raspberries, cranberries, things like that.
I'm gonna try the other 2 that I don't know. See what the fuck they are. See how tasty they are.
Alright. How much are you making with each? 2 ice creams with each, or?
Yeah, probably 2 with each, yeah.
You get to work on the ice creams. Meanwhile, Newland goes down the stairs. You go down the stairs, keep going down, and you find a corner, and you realize you enter into the same building when you see Eliana kind of leaning up against a wall, and she looks over at you and then looks back at the other hallway. Oh, aren't you just over there?
I suppose so.
You suppose so? What? Okay.
Well, doesn't look like there's any place for me to sleep. I did see a big ginormous bed that you should probably take. The rest of us can sleep out here.
You notice at the top of the balcony there was plenty of rugs and mattresses, like comfortable down feather mattresses to make beds with.
Basically, that entire floor is just one big mattress, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
He wants to go down the stairs.
All right, Teddy goes down the stairs and finds himself coming back into the same room, right behind Newland.
Teddy goes back the way he came. Tries to go back up the stairs.
He does.
Teddy goes to the mattress.
Goes to sleep.
No, I don't get this one. I'm too tired for this.
Oh, that's a good sign. How's my ice cream coming along?
Roll for performance.
The fuck is my performance? Be a 14.
Roll with advantage. Since you've gotten pretty good at making ice cream up to this point.
I rolled a 19. That's a natural 22.
All right. This is definitely one of the best ice cream batches you've ever made in your life. You can tell. You haven't even tasted it yet. You're doing such a good job making it just based on the texture and the way it feels that you're letting it flow. You don't want to ruin your flow.
It's almost perfection. Oh, so close. Imagining, just the full culinary arts going in. Maybe I should have taken the chef feat.
Maybe you could find a class or something you can take. Just add it.
Ice cream man.
Yeah, dude.
What
are you? An Indian sandwich.
So Teddy, as he goes up the stairs to go to sleep and pass on the mattresses, like as he walks up to him, all the blankets sort of curl up, and then underneath there's just this like warm tub, like perfectly like sauna-like for him to step into.
I get in it instead. I don't even ask questions. I just do it.
Right.
Oh yes.
And it seems like all the blood that's on you just comes off as your skin hits the water and just pulls away, dissipates into the water.
I get out.
You get out.
The tub still there?
Tub's still there, perfectly clean. But you're perfectly clean. And as you get out, the rugs do start to fold back.
I just say thank you to the tub or whatever, the room. Thank you, room. And I lay down on the mattress.
You hear
clean
a
as
faint
bell.
Cha-ching.
Can you charge this to my friend Newland? Please put it on his tab.
There's no response.
Teddy gets up and tries to leave.
Teddy goes back and tries to leave, and then goes down or goes up the stairs and realizes he just comes back out at the other top.
Fuck. Well, you know what I always say. Yeah, make it tomorrow's problem. Teddy goes to sleep. He says, "Fuck it."
Hey, do you guys want any ice cream?
No thanks. I don't want anything else.
Are you
Teddy's
sure?
in save mode.
Are you sure?
Teddy
this
doesn't even
is-
sleep. Teddy gets up off the mattress and sleeps on the floor in the main area with nothing comfortable there.
Are you sure this? I think this is like the best I've ever made.
Yeah, I positive think so.
All right. Here you go, Eliana, Newland.
You pass an ice cream to Eliana and Newland.
I don't know what the berries are, to be honest. I don't know what the flavor is.
Which bowl did you give each one? One was a purple berry, and one was a bright, like electric blueberry.
I'd give the electric blue to Newland, the purple to Eliana, just thematically, just makes sense.
Okay. Newland, your ice cream, it tastes like a...
I don't eat it yet. I make a check to see if I can figure out what flavor it is.
If you can figure out what?
What flavor it is.
By looking at it?
It's ice cream.
Yeah. The rule is 7. It's probably not. Unless it's survival, in which case it would be like a 15.
Yeah, I was gonna say, give me a survival. You said you got a 15?
No, I did my math wrong. Sorry. 6 or 13.
13?
Yeah.
You look at it, and you remember... Or did Martin say it was a berry? I can't remember.
Yes. I don't know what berries they are.
Yeah, you didn't know what type of berry, but just it was a berry. You look at it and kind of smell it. You're able to deduce that not what it is, but you're pretty sure it's not harmful to you.
You eat it in one bite.
Ooh, the brain freeze. Ooh.
Oh, it's built different.
You slurp it down, and it is magical, perfectly fluffy.
Wow, Vern, this ice cream thing you made is pretty good. Almost as good as my good berries.
Yeah, well, what's the flavor like, Landon? Come on.
You don't know how to describe it, really. It's almost... like, it adds like this weird fluffy texture similar to like a banana, but it tastes like vanilla blueberry.
So how is it, Newland? You ate it pretty quick. I have another bowl if you want, because Teddy's not gonna eat it.
It's pretty good. I don't know what this ice cream thing is, but it's almost as good as my good berries.
Eliana
As you
has-
consume the bowl, you hear in the background somewhere. Can't tell where it's coming from. Cha-ching.
I immediately check all of my possessions.
You have everything. You go through everything. You don't notice anything missing.
Even my gold.
Even your gold.
How's your ice cream, Eliana?
See her kind of sniff it, trying to identify what it is, and looks at it confusingly and then takes a bite. She sort of makes a face at first, and then, wow, this is some good stuff, Martin. What berry did you say this was?
I don't know. I mean, it was purple.
Rolled a 17 for it.
There's some more in the kitchen. I don't know what the purple or the blue ones are, but
Man, you should take some of those. They're delicious. This is like a... It's rich, almost like a chocolate, but it has this... I don't know. I almost want to call it like a sweet whiskey taste.
it's like almost funky. Like
Like, not in a bad way. I don't know how to explain it. It's
oh,
almost warming.
you know, now that I have these two bowls, I was wondering what would happen if I mixed them.
Wow. Let's do it.
I mean,
I guess.
unless you wanted to try the blue one and Newland wanted to try the purple one. I mean, I can make more. It's fairly easy. I don't know if it could be this good though. This was a very good batch.
Yeah, well, that's how you learn, right? I mean, I try whichever one, and then I'm also down to mix them.
Screw it. Martin's gonna mix it. He's gonna try to eat it. About a quarter of it. He's not gonna eat all of it.
You grab an empty bowl and whip the two ice creams together. And it becomes this thick but fluffy, dense mixture. The color is not very attractive. It's become like a deep purple, almost brownish color. But yeah, you pull the bowl up, raise it to your mouth.
This is what I'd imagine gnome poop to look like. Martin's gonna proceed to eat it.
You take a bite, and man, this might be the best thing you've ever eaten in your life.
Oh my. Oh. We need to get those berries. Oh. Martin's gonna slurp the rest of it down as quickly as possible. Yeah, maybe Teddy's right. Maybe tomorrow's a new day. It's probably...
As you slurp it down, you hear cha-ching, cha-ching.
Did you guys hear that?
You're what?
That sounded like a register at a store. It was weird.
Eliana sort of looks around. Oh, good. I'm glad somebody else could hear that. I was a little worried.
Is this place haunted again? God damn it.
Well,
I pull up my flute.
considering there's a button on the wall over there that says ring for checkout and a pile of gold in the corner that says tips, I'm imagining this is some sort of hotel, right?
But I mean, like, how do you like? It's only one like house. Like, where are the rooms?
I don't know, but I can tell you. I haven't heard any, voices from beyond or anything since we've walked in here.
Let me let me go see outside. Let me go see what time it is. Maybe that time thing is still happening.
I'm not sure that'll work, but you sort of walk off and turn the corner, and yeah, find yourself coming up on the other side of the room with the feast next to you.
Oh. Yeah, I guess we do have to check out to leave, I guess. Like how is this even like a fair business? We don't know the price of anything. I mean, I guess they're not holding us hostage because we could just get out whenever, but
As you sort of say that, there's a slot that opens up underneath the ring for checkout button, and out slips a sort of long contract.
oh. Are they listening to us?
So it would seem.
I guess we should go read it. Probably see what's going on here, I guess. I mean, like I've never seen any magic like this. I don't.
I'll walk over to the contract and I pick it up and I inspect it.
I didn't
You
know
can't read.
I didn't know you could
I
read.
I
Newland.
take a very long gander, act like I'm reading.
Okay, then don't roll for investigation. Roll for
Newland
deception.
Bird at law.
Roll for deception, for deceiving that you can read.
I didn't know you could read, Newland.
Deception. 14. I'm also going to do an investigation.
I just want to point out too, my passive insight is 14.
Yeah, I can't read this. It's mumbo jumbo.
Yeah, so Newland grabs the paper, and as far as you can tell, Joel, he's looking it over and he's reading it line by line, at least based on his eye movements.
What does it say?
Quiet. I'm trying to concentrate.
Oh, sorry.
I pretend to like. Is it like a long ass contract?
Yeah, it's pretty long.
I would have pretended to read it for like a long ass time.
After a
As
while,
long as-
Martin would start looking over his shoulder, start reading it too.
I like reposition myself casually to prevent him from reading it.
Just
Newland, like some sort of typewriter, has his eyes just go letter by letter across each line as he slowly starts scrolling down scrolling down the contract, even though he has no idea what each letter means or what they're saying. And
Let's see.
what,
Martin,
what?
I was gonna say Martin looks over his shoulder after a little while because the contract's long, and begins to pick up on a few details.
Well, I just remembered. I can't read. Here you go, Martin.
Oh, so you. What? How, why were your eyes following?
I walk away.
You know, I could teach you guys to read and write. It's not that hard.
I
I think
try
it's
and
that
find the
teaching it's
tallest
hard. I
thing.
think it's us learning it is difficult.
I try to find tallest, largest thing around that I could perch on, and I find Teddy and I climb on top of him.
Martin's gonna read
Lay
through this
down.
fucking contract.
I know you're still the
see
largest, tallest thing
Teddy.
around.
Teddy's like laying in the middle of the floor, not having any blankets on him, just on a rug in the middle of the floor. And he's trying to fall asleep, but he doesn't look exactly comfortable.
I perch on top of him.
Yes. How long is it gonna take for Martin to read this contract?
How much do you weigh?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Like, how tall are you?
That's a good question. I don't know. My character sheets just says small.
Small. Okay.
I mean, you're
Then-
definitely lighter than the normal person, but
It's
Well,
also Teddy.
Since
that-
Teddy's a mountain of a man, we'll say Newland's able to perch on top of him, and Teddy doesn't wake. Eliana kind of walks by. Well, I mean, we're already here. I'm gonna go take the bedroom.
oh, all right. I'll just be here reading this. Yeah.
All right. Meanwhile, Martin stays up, scrolling over the contract. Most of it seems pretty mundane, normal stuff. You do see this weird agreement on there that was by passing the gate across the bridge, you spiritually agreed to this contract. You see your signatures there, written perfectly. As well as everyone else's signatures. You don't know if it's the same as theirs or not, but yours is an exact copy. And
Teddy does not write. Have a signature.
his signature looks like his mom wrote it for him.
Okay.
I'm trying to think if Martin's ever actually signed something with his name before too.
So it was forged. Don't worry. I won't be paying a dime at this place.
What check would my handwriting be?
Don't
I'd,
know,
I'd
that's
imagine just
on
like a
y'all.
paw print for fucking Newland. From claw marks.
It's just a good berry smashed into the page.
It's a stamp from his
I-
butthole.
This would be some kind of like deck roll.
Is there like a section in the contract on
You
payment?
fucking regal.
Fucking money? Fucking how much a night this shit is?
There is nothing on the contract that mentions prices. Just that you've agreed to pay those prices before exiting.
Ah, this was useless. Ah,
How predatory.
alright. Teddy, are you sure you don't want a blanket? Teddy? Yeah, maybe, yeah, Mel, I'll go bring down a blanket for you. Martin's gonna go up. He's gonna get a throw rug, because that's probably the closest thing that could cover Teddy. I don't know if there's any blankets over there big enough for him. Gonna bring it down.
Yeah, I mean, there's blankets of all shapes and sizes. everything you could want.
And I try to get a good teddy-sized blanket. Probably bring it down. It'd probably fucking be like holding a whole bunch of laundry in your hands, trying to walk downstairs.
All right. You walk down the stairs. This huge pile of laundry. Give me an acrobatics roll if you can even make it down.
A fucking trip. Ooh, that's a 2. Yeah, 2.
You sort of get down the stairs and trip on the very last step. You sort of jump forward a little bit, just slamming the big pile of blankets on top of Newland, crushing him into Teddy. But somehow it's comfortable.
Oh. Whew.
And you just land on top of the pile.
Oh, good thing there were blankets. All right, here you go. Mern's gonna not completely tuck him in, just try and cover him. He's gonna go upstairs and go to sleep. Fucking.
Martin tucks his friends in and goes upstairs and goes to sleep. Meanwhile, Lalo, he's basking out in the warm sun.
Just sleeping away.
Just sleeping away.
Just relaxing. Kind of gets up.
No. He can hear the waves sort of breaking around him. It's almost becoming meditative. Can hear the people back in the town. It's just laying there drifting. And after a while, he realizes he doesn't hear anything anymore. And he opens his eyes and everything's just pitch black around him. And that's where we're going to end.
Fucking black. I can't see shit.
The shark, bro. You just got eaten.
I did get eaten.
You got eaten by a whale, dude. Fucking Pinocchio.
Yeah, go ahead and make a new character.
Damn. All right, I'll prep my Boston accent.
What voice did you roll? I'm curious.
A gypsy.
Oh,
Of course. Yeah, I had some more ideas for Martin. Landon, if you want to talk about it.
Yes, sir.
And then the what?
There you go, sir.
All right, the two were it was gypsy, and then the other one was the other one was the Boston one. But I knew Anthony couldn't handle it. Eh.
I guess we'll just go down to Kira's channel.
Prince.
Man, this is good. This is a good one. I'm just sad. Didn't get to. Dude, I'm worried that I killed everybody in the little in the box.
Killed everybody in the box.
Dude, I don't know who's in the box. I just know something is in there.
What's in the
Something
box?
being in the box.
And I hope whatever's in the box. I'm gonna take the.
What's in the fucking box?
I have to take this shit back to formula.
What's in
Figure
the
it out.
box?
Figure out what to do.
Hey, troll. Just join a different channels if you want to talk about. Or do you want to talk? Are you fine doing it here?
For this, yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So firstly, I had an idea. So what if instead of my father being dead, as Martin, he actually went on an adventure and he's been gone for quite a while, and my mom sent me out to find him. But he's like old at that point, so like
To get
we like both know he's dead because we're half elf. I'm a half elf and she's an elf. So like 99% chance he's dead. But Martin still has hope looking for him. That was one of them.
All right, all right.
There's another one here. I can't talk about that. For Hermit, I was thinking about making him a little bit more book smart. That's kind of where the physics comment came from today. Or given something if we are doing the father being missing. Like Martin's mom giving him a necklace or something. Some kind of special enchantment or some kind of magical item. I don't know.
Okay.
And then the last one is about Martin's dad. I think it's funny as hell if I just keep saying shit that like would people would recognize John for, but never actually saying his name, or like anytime get into the conversation where I'd have to say his name, getting interrupted by something, or just never mentioning his name, but it's always implied that he's my father, but it's, it can't.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't have to be too big of a deal.
Well, like I said before, I just don't want, if we do ever go back to that original campaign, John to have fucking plot armor. I highly doubt we'll ever go back to that, but
Well, they're connected. They're coming to us.
and then the other shit, we do have to go to a channel.
I was gonna say y'all could go sell over there and continue that campaign with these characters if y'all want. Well, not really, but sort of. Maybe even shop at a Dwarven slavery blacksmith.
Dude, they're not slaves. We freed them. They worship gods now.
But yeah, the rest, if you want to move channels, I can talk about.
Okay. Pick a channel.
All right. So, question 1. Does the deal that I get from killing that spider work on death saving throws?
Can I go pee real quick before I answer this?
Yeah, of course.
All right, give me one second.
Take your time, stew on it.
All right, I'm back.
I also have a follow-up question to that, but
All right. Well, first off, so I think I kind of want to change how those favors work, in the sense that we're still talking D&D, bull. I mean, you're welcome to sit here, but
Oh, no worries.
we're not playing D&D, but we're just talking about
It seemed like the more interesting channel. I didn't want fucking Karov and Sean. I'll leave you be for a bit. Let me know.
alright.
You know, if you want to
it.
play some Dock and Docker or something, Lando.
Cool. I think I wanted to change it to be capable of like more powerful things, like
Well, and
like death saving throws, or maybe even like worth trying to like revert like a death that just happened or something.
well, yeah. So that was the other thing that I was going to get to is if I were
But
to use that on a death saving throw, that would essentially make me a warlock. I mean, at that point.
well, it's more just so you conquered the fear, right? So you're
Yeah.
not really serving it, but you're
Embodying its power, almost, I guess.
yeah, I want to say like it's almost more like a mutual benefit to where you're sort of magically able to I don't know. It's almost like a deal, like you leave us alone, we let you do this. And like let's say you start doing things like you may not have even done it on purpose, but you left that one prison open and that spider thing that was underground, like it's a something's going on with that.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, I totally understand that.
So like you do things like that sort of like gain more influence from the spider, like maybe that ability becomes even more powerful. And there's but like I want it to be like with great powerful, like able to like actually change something every once in a while.
Yeah, like
But there's also the payment to where the bigger the favor, the bigger the favor it's gonna ask back.
Yeah, of course. The follow-up question to that was if it does work on death saving throws and the mark goes off. I'm assuming the mark kills me. I mean that just kind of seems like the general idea of that kind of magic. But would that also work on that situation as well?
You just have to try it.
I mean, yeah,
It would be
I understand that as well, but it's more so like so. The argument I'm gonna have with Lalo, I have bullet points to this fucking argument, dude. I have argument points. I've graphed this shit out. The only time Lalo or Martin would actually stay with the group is if Lalo lies and Martin believes him. If Lalo's truthful, Martin's gonna leave to go back to the swamp to try to find the old guy, and he's probably gonna go back to the temple eventually, or just back to his mom if he can't find the guy. I'm assuming that fucking old dude he's lost to the deep, so I won't be able to find him. But that's also assuming if he's actually truthful, I don't just straight up die right then and there from the mark, or something horrible happens that completely changes the character. But I mean, if he's deceitful and like he doubles down and Martin finds out about it, he is gonna leave and he's just gonna go straight to the Spider Temple more than likely. Boys, he's going on the dark path, or I don't know. I don't know how that would work out in the long run, but
Do you want me to tell you how the mark, like basically the state it's in right now?
I mean, I do and I don't. I do for character reasons, but I don't for meta reasons. It's weird.
I will say
I'm assuming it's going to be an irreparable change to the character, at least. Like
I would
something's
also
gonna
say
change.
the mark won't. Basically, the mark almost got put on pause in a way,
Okay.
and it's just kind of in a state of, I don't know, but it absolutely will be a thing in the future. Like that's not unresolved or just going to be left unresolved. Just I don't think it'll be a problem anytime soon. But I mean, I figure like if Martin does break off anyways, like that would be, he's not going to know that, so like he would want to go try to find
Yeah, that's
a
kind of
solution.
why I was like, if Lalo is truthful about the situation and Martin just doesn't have the mark go off right then and there from learning about it, he would almost not immediately. He probably would think about it for a little bit, but he would go out to find him, at least try to. There was also one more thing. If Martin does stay, or if, because I was thinking of the deal with the deal more like a, like a warlock's represent or a relationship with his patron, which I mean I guess it's just a slightly different relationship I have with the patron in like this situation. I guess it's not really even a patron anymore. It's more like a,
It's like I don't, mutual
friend.
existence. I don't know. Yeah, like just a,
It's hard to put into words. I understand, but if Martin does stay, he's going into a goth phase. He's getting the eyeliner on. You know, he's the 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 neck the neck extensions are going to go even higher. You know, he's going to have a collar and a half. You know, he's going to be darker, like clothes wise. Fucking, I really like that idea of going through a goth phase. That shit seemed funny to me.
it could be pretty freaking funny.
That's pretty much it for now. I mean, I could let you in on the argument, but I mean,
I'd rather just play it by ear, honestly.
yeah,
I like being surprised.
most of it is just like main points of like, this is what I want to cover. You know, maybe an ending line here and there of what I would say in this situation. You know, shit like that. So.
Yeah, no, I'd rather. I just want to hear it live. Zero expectations.
That was pretty much it. I don't know what else to change about Martin's backstory to possibly get it to liven up, other than, you know, what I said already. I mean, he could. The boy's 52 years old. It's a lot of time. Oh, the other idea, yes. So, what if Martin became the way he was because he had a kid a wife when he was like super young, and they both died from like a disease or something.
Very tragic.
It is. Just trying to spitball here. I think it would be like maybe even the kid didn't die. The kid's just alive somewhere out there in the world. Martin to meet at some point in time. Maybe he just didn't even know about it. Oh my god, what if someone sleep raped him?
That would be. I don't know.
Bro,
Not ideal.
that would be a fucking twist and a half. Jesus Christ. I just like the idea of Martin being this, socially inept person having a child. That would seem like a pretty good storyline too.
Yeah, I can see that. He's like the reverse Max Payne.
God, that's a good way to put it.
Right?
Okay, yeah, that was pretty much it. Can't think of anything else on the top of my mind. Nothing else on my notes.
Dope.
I mean, I kind of hope I do continue to play Martin.
Shit, that's if y'all can ever pay off y'all's debt.
Martin definitely has potential. He's just he can be ineffectual sometimes. He can't really pilot the story as well as the characters could.
I don't know. I think I kind of have some plans for Martin that I think would be pretty interesting. But like I said, that other character also would be very fun to play on.
Yeah, I definitely like the polymorph situation more, the route more, and the best thing I came up with was like I was a polymorphed creature made by like a high level partying group. And they essentially treated me like a slave, even though they told me like I was their friend. I'd been affected by an amnesia spell, and said, fuck you guys, I'm out of here. Just left that group on bad terms. But just to have like the insight of like knowing, like, oh well, my old group would have been able to complete this in 2 seconds, one attack, or oh, that piddly amount of gold. I mean that's like nothing, shit like that.
I can see that.
I definitely like the not knowing about it version and then ending up dead, and I don't.
I do like the idea of like just rolling for what he is, like
yeah,
you not knowing and me just rolling.
that
Like you could be like so many different things.
oh man, so many objects, so many fucking yeah. It literally could be anything.
I probably have to make like a D100 page or something.
And I don't. It's kind of weird to have a character's quest being death. like what am I supposed to do during that time when they're trying to figure out how to get to a high level fucking party or sorcerer?
Who knows? Maybe that's
Like that's the time when Martin comes back, I guess.
I was gonna say either Martin comes back or I don't know. We could figure something out.
If I do go with a new character, I do fully expect him to die at some point in time. So Martin, I at least tread carefully. I don't want him to die.
I mean, I kind of fully expect at least a couple more people to die.
I mean, if I roll bad on Martin, he's dead. I don't care. I mean, that's it. I just prefer a different person. I also thought about being instead of a gnome, a warforged that was polymorphed. So like there's a double entendre of like what am I? Am I real? To like actually not be real at all. I don't know, I also like the idea of warforged in general. It's a cool subclass or a subrace race. Anyway, I'm waking up at 7 a.m. tomorrow, so I need to go to bed.
Man, I gotta tell you, I just did like I found a trial list of 100 different um, objects and creatures and stuff in D&D.
Ooh.
It was just supposed to be used for different things. I did a trial roll just to see what I got. It'd be pretty fucking funny.
Dude, I can imagine it already, man. Like the tragedy of losing a character, and like everyone's all sad, and all of a sudden, last death saving roll, he goes out and poof, whatever the fuck you rolled, just fucking. Oh my god. I can already see Sean's reaction. Anyway.
Damn, that'd be funny. Yeah, you better go get to bed.
Yeah, I'll say goodnight to the other boys too, but good night, man.
Later, man.
Going to bed, boys. Good night.
Good night. Later.
See you later, bully boy.
Night, baby.
Good night.